Well, hi there. June the 3rd, Monday, 2019. Two crazy guys just came back from a day. It's about, well, not even 5 o'clock yet. It's almost 4:45. We just came back from an adventure. We'll call it that. We were out in the Willowbrook area. No, we weren't. We were in the Guildford area. Come on, this guy doesn't know his places. No, this morning it was quiet. Brandon was busy on his computer for a bit, and I was just kicking back, watching what he was doing. I didn't know for about 15 minutes what he was going on, and he just happened to sort of download some music from the cloud and wasn't able to do that. And he wanted to download his couple of songs from the cloud and onto his iPod, which happens to be right here. See? iPod. And found out that he was unsuccessful. Well, in order to figure out what was going on, we decided, or Brandon came up with the idea that we should take off to Apple. And you know what it's like to go visit Apple sometimes, right? Sometimes you're lucky, you have to make an appointment, and other times you just get helped right away. Well, we got helped right away. It was pretty cool. So we went in there, and sure enough, there was this young man who was really knowledgeable and wanted to help. So we asked the questions, and he said, well, you could do this or this or this, and go to the cloud, and, and then you do this, you go to the settings, you do that, and you pull down the Greek, right? Some of it made some sense, but until we said, well, what if we happen to show you our iPod? He goes, oh, even better. So I went and looked, and then he explained a little more, and then he said, you just have to, go to your computer, your laptop, your iPad, whatever you got. And we just whipped out the Mac Pro. He goes, whoa, that's even better yet. We could do that here. We could do this, we could do that, we could do this, we could do that. So we could do a lot of things. And so we figured it out that the problem was that there was two email addresses. The original email address was on the iPad, was different from the iCloud email address. And they weren't synchronized. They weren't talking to each other. So this one has its own sign-up email. And so did the iTunes. So at a later date, when Brandon needs to, crazy guy back there, when he needs to upgrade his iPod and want to buy a new one, he will have to change the email address to the existing one and then upload whatever he has on here. 57 songs, I think it is now. 57 songs. 53, 54, around there, 56, 57 songs onto his new device. With also has to get a code to from an email address, which he doesn't have. His dad has the email address because he's the one who opened the account for the iPod originally. So it's under it's Yahoo. And the one from the cloud is a Gmail. Is it Gmail? Yes, I got that right. Thank heavens. Gmail account. So we got one Yahoo account, one Gmail account. And Apple doesn't like that. They just like one or the other, because they have to synchronize and they have to talk and all that shtick. So as it turns out, that young man did, thank you very much, Apple. They did take, in fact, those two songs and put them on the iPod. So now he has them, and we played one of them. It was Lost. It was The Lost or Lost. I think it was called Lost. And so they're here. And from now on, whenever he downloads in iTunes, they will automatically be downloaded to this device here, iPod, which is cool. Except for the other Yahoo account. He has to go to his dad yet and say, we got to do this, and you're going to receive a code. And that code or PIN you will have to give it to me so I can talk to this. And can exchange, and then that whole account be fixed. Heaven to Murgatroyd, that's heavy stuff. But anyways, it looks like things got done today, didn't they? Do you think so? Some things got done today. We got our video out, and also we did get this resolved, this iPod resolved. I hope you could see that. Yeah, well, you can almost still see everybody in there. So the iPod is resolved, and now two devices can talk to each other, which is good because it's under his Gmail account and not the Yahoo. Actually, Yahoo is a pretty funny name. Yippee-ki-yay Yahoo. You can't say that with Gmail. It doesn't rhyme with anything. But it is useful, and you know, Google, they're trying to rule the world. Much like we talked about that a little bit today. Google and Amazon. Between the two of them, they should be able to run the world. They just are starving for information. They want to monopolize everything. From purchasing to weather to you name it. Electronics, devices, technology. They are it. Those two companies. Amazon, pretty well don't have to shop anymore. You just go online. And as far as Google is concerned, they are hungry for information, and they are tabulating, and they are collecting, and they are manipulating, controlling a lot of things. Things in the background that we're not even aware of. Of course, you know about Google Earth and GPS. My goodness, here goes a Lamborghini. No, it's only a Corvette. Anyways, between Google and Amazon, I couldn't think of anybody else. I'm sure there are other, some other companies out there that were, Gene Simmons. Next week, we'll bring up Gene Simmons, his company in Burnaby, one of his companies. Yeah, Gene Simmons from KISS. Anyways, that's about it for us. I don't know what time it is. We want to keep it under something. And anyways, we happen to help that young man at Apple become a little bit more knowledgeable about our situation and Person Wheelchair Vlogs. Showed him his hat. He said, you should put that on a hat. And sure enough, showed him the hat, and there it is, Person Wheelchair Vlogs. And he went, woo! He said, but you should do Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, everything. Google, Gmail. He said, get them all before anybody else gets them. So now you got to do it because now we just said it here. So it's got to happen now. You got to get it. You got to get every account. I got a tweet. Person Wheelchair Vlog tweet. Tweeter. Oh, there's a guy that's really needs a nap. Oh my Lord. Well, it's time to say keep your rake on the grass. And it's already June. Beautiful weather. I don't know. It's warm in here. It's a little bit cool outside. Remember, be kind to each other. Be sensitive. And always have an ear. But most of all, be good to each other. Because that's all we have is each other. Right? That's it. So, we're out of here. Have you got anything to say? No? No, Brandon and I had a little sit down at the food court in Guildford. And had a little bite.